What's up, y'all? Willie's Comics back with another haul video. I have a really big haul today. Very excited to show it off. I got it last night. Bunch of comic books, 3 totes worth to be exact. And I've got a really good deal. So they're all full basically. I think this is a mix of a bunch of random stuff. A lot of titles that I never even recognized, but it has some good stuff in here, and I'll explain that. I'm just gonna go through the keys once I'm done showing off. Just Superboy, Silver Surfer, just like some cool stuff. Nothing too crazy. I think that Dread book's also like 20 bucks. In here, I think this is the really nice one, if I'm correct. Maybe not. X-Men, X Factor, Generation X, it looks like. X-Men stuff. There's more X-Men stuff. And then in here, this might be, yes, this is the good one actually. The best one at least. This is a bunch of Uncanny X-Men stuff. I think it goes, the collection between 185 and like the upper 200s is just a bunch of books. So I got a really nice deal, bunch of X-Men books. There's more, obviously it goes down all the way to the bottom, you know, so tons of books. I paid $240 for everything. And I'll go through the keys, which are actually really impressive. I got some smaller keys and then some bigger ones as well. So yeah, we'll go through it, but I still have to go through everything more thoroughly. I just kind of picked what I knew or thought was for sure big or a key. I use Key Collector a little bit to help me just guide me through it. So, but yeah, what's cool about this collection though is a lot of it is newsstand stuff. So, yeah, that was really cool. So we'll see. I'll cut to the video where I can show off the keys now. All right, so this is the portion where I'm going to show off the keys that I got. Some of them are minor keys. I kind of just went off Key Collector. If it said $10 or more, I was gonna throw it in here, especially X-Men stuff since it's really hot right now. And I still have to go through everything. There's probably some more gems in there that I didn't even know. I kind of just quickly went through it last night, but it's also late. So we'll just get started. Up first, just some cool stuff that obviously people might want is Firestorm, the Nuclear Man, #1. Again, nothing crazy, but a cool issue nonetheless. So there's that right there. Up next, I have Venom, #1, The Enemy Within. Kind of beat up, but it is a newsstand and it's a really cool cover. So I think it's a glow-in-the-dark issue as well. But yeah, see newsstand right there. So that's cool. Again, newsstands obviously people like. Up next, I got Dex Deadpool, all new X-Men Limited Series, #1. And again, this is a newsstand, so that's pretty cool right there. Nice book. Next book I got is Conan the Barbarian movie special. And again, these are just cool books that I thought, like I said, just books that I thought were cool. And again, that looks awesome. And so I pulled them to show off, and because they're worth, you know, maybe 10 bucks, you know, just something cool. Planet of the Vampires #1. I think this was like a $15 book. Atlas Comics, right there. With what's it, 25 cents? Yeah, pretty cool. Up next, I got Classic X-Men #1. Nothing crazy, newsstand, but still just a cool book nonetheless that I'm sure people would want. X-Men #1. I got Supergirl #1, The Daring New Adventures of Supergirl #1. Again, I think this is like a $15 book or something, but really cool still. And again, this is pretty much, there's a few things I'm keeping for the collection, but this is all pretty much stock for when I open up that booth again. Silver Surfer #1, the #1 of 2 in the limited series, Galactus in there, pretty cool there. New Mutants #21, and honestly, a lot of these keys, I'm not exactly sure what they are, like why they're keys, but again, I went off Key Collector. New Mutants 21. Right there. And then a New Mutants 99. Newsstand again. Or that was the last one direct. This one's newsstand. So up next, I have a lot of Uncanny X-Men. So Uncanny X-Men 194, direct edition, minor key. I don't think it might sell for like $8 on eBay, but still. Just, I know all this Uncanny X-Men stuff is super hot right now. X-Men 211. It's a nice cover there. I know some people like those. I don't know what they're called, these types of covers, but I've seen people collect those, and that's a newsstand, so good one there. X-Men number 212. I think this is the first Wolverine versus Sabretooth, maybe. But it's a wicked cover. I like that one a lot. Super cool. And then I got X-Men 213 as well. Newsstand. Again, I think this is another Wolverine versus Sabretooth. And I think that one sells like maybe even like $30 or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a nice one. Again, another Wolverine versus Sabretooth type thing. This is X-Men 22. At least cover direct. Super cool. I like that. Up next, I got 2 copies of this one. This is X-Men 234. Right there. I don't know, again, I don't know the importance, but nice book, both newsstands. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so like I have a lot of other back issue stuff that I'm gonna keep. And I'm gonna keep all the stuff that I think are solid titles that people would like Uncanny X-Men and stuff like that, maybe X Factor. And then the rest, I'm gonna get all the keys and books that are worth $10 or more probably. And then the rest I'm just gonna try to sell in bulk to somebody local. This is X-Men 239. It's a Bishop. Is that the first? I don't know if it's a Bishop thing, like key, but yeah, right there. X-Men 248 newsstand. I think this is a certain artist. I forget who came onto X-Men at this point. Don't know exactly, but it's super cool right there. X-Men 256. Psylocke and the Mandarin on the cover, newsstand. X-Men 257. I got a lot of, I still got a pretty decent amount of books to show, so 257. Run through it a little faster. X-Men 267. Dark cover there. But yeah. Newsstand. A lot of them are newsstands. X-Men, really cool cover, classic cover. 268. Captain America, Wolverine, Black Widow. That's really nice right there. Newsstand. And then I got right here X-Men 282. And then X-Men 283. So that one's pretty cool. Then I have X-Men 160. I think it just went down, but yeah, 160 right there. I think it's a small key. I don't know exactly. They're saying. Wolverine number 2. Right here. It's a cool one. Thundercats number 2. This is just a super cool cover, and I know that I think it sells for like $15 on eBay, maybe. Just a cool book. I don't know exactly. I checked. I forgot, but yeah, really cool. Thundercats number 2. Deadpool number 1. This is the first limited solo series of Deadpool or whatever, and it's also a newsstand. You can see there's a couple spine ticks, but there's a newsstand and Deadpool. That's pretty cool. Newsstand. Best part about it. Well, no, take it back. And then I got Gambit 13. This is a minor key, but this is also a newsstand. So yeah, Gambit 13 right there. And then Wild Thing number 0. I think this is maybe first appearance, but it's Wolverine's daughter, and it's also a Hulk 181. Like, I forget what the word is. I don't know. Basically, kind of like a Hulk 181 cover, a homage cover. Yeah, that's the word. I couldn't think of it. And then some of the stuff, before I get into some of the bigger books, some of the stuff that I'm keeping for my collection. You had a few amount of Star Wars stuff. Yeah, all right, let's see. This is all the Star Wars stuff he had. I got Dark Empire number 2, 306, bondage cover, newsstand as well. So probably gonna keep that. I got Protocol Offensive, newsstand. Dark Lord of the Sith number 6. This feels weird. I don't know if there's anything someone can tell me in the comments. Like, it feels, the paper quality doesn't feel as good as it should, or maybe this is the normal version. I don't know. It feels definitely different than most of these books, though. But yeah, that one there. Dark Lords of the Sith 5. Dark Lords of the Sith 2. Sorry, I gotta run through this. Dark Lords of the Sith 3. Dark Lords of the Sith 4. Dark Lords of the Sith 1. Splinter of the Mind's Eye number 1, newsstand as well. The Stark Hyperspace War number 39, newsstand. Star Wars 40, the Devernor, I don't know, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna spend too long. Newsstand. And then the best pull for the Star Wars stuff is definitely the Star Wars Tales 14 variant newsstand as well, the Apocalypse Now variant. So that's a cool book. I'm definitely gonna keep that in the collection. I have this book, but I don't have it in newsstand, so I'm hyped about that. I got some Alien vs. Predator stuff, like this. It's a newsstand. I don't know, I might keep that, we'll see. But yeah, this is now all the very nice stuff. Or some of it's very nice, some of it's just, you know, we'll see. This is Wonder Woman number 1, the Fantastic First issue. I've seen a couple comics go for like $30, but yeah, it's a pretty cool one right there. New Mutants 86, first cameo of Cable. Right there. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah. I got these in Mylars right now. The Sensational She-Hulk number 1. This is the second series. But still, newsstand. I think this sells for like 20 to 30. Still a nice book right there. Darkhawk number 1. I know this is a hot book. I think this sells for like $30. Newsstand. It's in pretty nice shape as well. Actually, really nice shape. So yeah, it's a cool one. X-Men. I don't know the exact reason why this is a key, but 244. Newsstand. This one's pretty nice, not too bad. You know, I don't know. But cool one there. X-Men 4, the first Omega Red. I know this corner down here is kind of bent. It's the bag on board's helping it now, but yes, Omega Red, nice book there. Sorry if the glare is too bad, but whatever. Really cool one that I recognized off the bat. X Factor number 6, First Apocalypse. I like this cover a lot. It's so cool. But yeah, First Apocalypse, newsstand. Super dope. That's awesome. Uncanny X-Men number 142. I think this one's kind of beat up, but this is part of the Days of Future Past, arc or whatever. So yeah, it's a cool one. No 141. His list said it started at 142 and went up to like a certain number, but it didn't say what issues. It just said that he has like 30 issues in between that, or what. It wasn't 30. It was more than that, but that's how I figured out. Kind of could get a gauge of what he had. X-Men 221, first Mr. Sinister, I believe. It's a nice one there. Super nice. Super dope. And we're coming up on the 1, 2, 3, 4, last 5. Top 5 books in this collection for sure. So number 5, we have Uncanny X-Men 266, first Gambit, newsstand. And this thing is pretty, it's not near, I wouldn't say 9.8, but it's pretty good. You can see, I can see some spine ticks with like a press. I'm probably not gonna press it, but it's still in pretty good shape. It's gorgeous. I have my buddy that wants to buy it from me, but I gotta figure out exactly how much it's worth. Maybe give him a decent deal, but I'm not gonna let him rob me. Yep, 266, super excited about that. Up next, I have New Mutants number 87. First appearance of Cable, newsstand as well. Again, pretty good shape. There's a couple spine ticks at the bottom, but nothing too crazy. I don't know, but yeah, super dope. That's like again, a really expensive book. I would say number 3 is, or you can say number 2. I'll show you why. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures number 1. The Archie. This is the newsstand version. Super nice book. I was so happy to get this one. I thought I had number 2 in there, but when I went through it last night, I didn't see it, so I'm about to go through again. Obviously, number 1 is probably the more expensive one, but yeah, super dope. This is definitely a nice book. Huge key. And then the final 2 are actually the same book, and it is New Mutants 98. First appearance of Deadpool, and I got 2 of them. When I saw 2 of them, I was ecstatic. So yeah, and they're both pretty clean, like surprisingly clean. Not too bad. They're not gonna be 9/8. At least I don't think. I'm not a grader. This one, the back, you can see in the little corner. I think the back cover might be like kind of like a tiny little snippet torn on the back cover at the bottom. Besides that, these are both super clean. So yeah, got 2 copies of New Mutants 98. And that is definitely an expensive book right there. So that was super hype. And I pretty much, what happened is I saw this on Facebook. I asked him a bunch of questions about what he had. And he gave me some lists, and it said New Mutants. I saw a couple keys in there initially, but then it said New Mutants like 20 something through 98. And it said like 30 issues. And I was like, oh, well, it says 98. He must have 98 because he said it's specifically 98. It goes up to 98. So I go there, we went through every single book, and of course, when I got to New Mutants, I was trying to look for it. I found the run, and I saw 2 of them, and I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I'm super ecstatic. I'm hoping, again, all stock for, the Comic-Con. I got to take all the Uncanny X-Men, any other decent titles. There's just cool books that people would actually be interested in. Any other keys that I can find. And then take those out, separate them, price them out, or figure out, what's good. And then the rest of it, I'm just gonna put it back in one of these bins, put it on Facebook Marketplace, and hopefully let somebody buy a bunch of comics for real cheap, or a good deal, and make as much money back as possible. So yeah, I'm really excited. This is a really cool haul. Probably one of my best comic hauls yet. Well, I don't know if I want to say that, but just like best non-Star Wars comic haul, obviously. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it and hope you all have a good one.